Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to Zakofidea. Today we are watching Ratatouille.
It'll be ratterific. Terrific.
Yeah, that.
But
I'm Zach,
I'm Jeff.
and I've never seen this movie.
Yeah, me either.
Cool!
But it was just like available on the list. I was like, how many? There's only so many Cars films.
Yeah, 3. Yeah, I just completely skipped this movie. This was like the first Pixar movie I didn't see, I think.
It's pretty low effort for a Pixar film.
Yeah, I didn't even recognize it as a Pixar film until like maybe a year ago.
He also happens to be the leader of our clan. So what's...
Rats have a clan?
Oh, they have gangs. They have gang-on-gang crime. They eat their young.
Huh? Most animals do. Especially
if rats don't
humans.
eat within 48 hours, they lose 20% of their body mass.
Crazy.
Yeah. I was listening to the Joe Rogan podcast.
Oh, then it's probably not true. This movie really jumped in quickly.
Yeah, what's his journey?
He wants to go to the kitchen to get stuff. His dad says no. He does it anyways. That old lady's gonna cause problems.
I know from seeing bits of this passing by that he's gonna wind up in a real kitchen.
Yes, I know that as well. The old lady's just gonna get him tossed out.
Yeah.
She's gonna freak out. His dad's gonna find out. He's gonna be like, "You're out of there," blah blah blah.
Okay, so this is a real movie if his friend gets killed.
I think that's his brother.
Whatever. I can't. Who knows that? Do you know that?
I'm pretty sure that's what he said at the very beginning.
Oh
like
my
the
God!
first
Have you
line
been
of the movie.
listening? Nerd. Yeah. Oh, got a gun.
Wow. Pixar really goes for it.
They had one Republican in the department. Okay, nobody is that hard on rats.
This feels like a Family Guy sketch.
Yeah, now that would f me up. I'd be,
Yeah.
come on, Jeff. This is not doing good today. Okay, dude, Italy is not that raw. You cannot just go running out of your house in a gas mask, shooting a shotgun at a creek bed.
Well, she is out in the country, though.
That's
and
true.
is this it? Yeah, they all have Italian names. Or no, his name's Remy. Isn't that French?
His brother's name was a Italian name. They're in Italy.
All right.
Well, they might be in French. They had that really cheesy French impersonation at the beginning. Jesus.
That's true, with the chef or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, see, I identify with being hungry and looking at your dreams. See, this is an emotional moment.
What about this part?
I'm out. You had something there.
And then the picture started moving.
Put your hand under the page and touch his butt.
Yeah, it's really confusing trying to figure out where they are. Because he's doing a French accent, then Patton Oswalt is the rat, and he's just American.
Yeah, why are Americans rats? Okay, that book's not important anymore.
Bye, book. I mean, how's he going to climb those pipes with a book?
Yeah, they probably won't get stolen there.
It already didn't make sense that he was riding
come
it through
back
the
to it.
sewers. That bread looks delicious.
Does look like pretty good bread, like for animated bread.
Yeah. And now I don't want it. There's a ghost in it.
Yeah,
Haunted bread.
disgusting.
Who knows what diseases that ghost has?
You don't have nothing.
I'm so confused.
Okay.
There are so many... This must just be New York.
That
There's
was
so
a really
many guns.
That was a really abusive scene. That's dark.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I want to know that story.
That dude's gonna go to the Supreme Court.
Unless they're in Italy.
Yeah.
Or France.
It's just foreplay. You yell at your abusive spouse, shoot at them, and then...
She seemed into it.
Yeah, that's a problematic attitude.
I mean, maybe, but it looked to me like she was the one, hey, they're in Las Vegas. All right, it's France. We figured it out.
I hope. I'm not unsold on the idea of Vegas.
That'd be hilarious. Like this whole movie, you end up thinking that it's France, and then at the end,
Vegas.
it's
That'd
just
be a
Vegas.
good twist. Buddy, that is fudged up.
Wow. But he just does it, and it ends.
Oh, he's got a little omelet. Ah, it's so adorable.
The little one is for the chef.
That'd be baller if he was just like, this
No,
is my
I get the
house
big
now.
one.
Revelation, a spicy yet subtle taste experience.
God, she's more racist than me doing that accent.
Yeah, and I'm just kind of like, if they're going to speak English throughout this thing, just don't give them an accent.
Yeah.
Just
a
be
New
like, yeah,
York
it's France, but
hey,
there you go.
Welcome to France. Yeah, I'd be hesitant as well.
You know.
Yeah, go
Not
for
the
the
pants, not the pants.
Is he wearing Incredibles underwear? You know, this movie's asking a lot of me right now.
Oh, yeah.
Keep your arms in. You will minimize cuts and burns and keep your...
Wow, that's a good tip for me. Raptor Kitchen.
Yeah. T-Rex claws.
She's falling in love with him.
Obviously, it's a boy and a girl in the same
Yeah.
scene
Her
together.
voice is getting softer. She got to yell at him a lot. That's really getting her worked up.
Yeah? She likes the cowardly ones.
Oh, yeah. Strong women like weak men.
Probably true.
That's why I pretend to be such a pansy all the time.
Pretend.
It's for my brother.
But the boy could lose his job.
Which means I would too. It's under control, okay?
To pick up the code of ethics now.
Yeah.
But it's been a long time since we've actually seen the character do something.
Or talk.
Yeah. And we're still interested in him. I still feel very connected to the character. It's good to see his journey.
I don't know, I'm having a real hard time connecting to anybody here.
Yeah. Poor Janine.
I think the person that I am most connected to is this little chef man.
Yeah, he at least has a motivation
makes
that I
sense.
don't understand.
That's true, you don't really understand it, but the fact that he's right,
Yeah.
and the fact that they're the ones breaking the rules.
He's got little man's got a goal.
Yeah.
And he's an underdog in the story.
Yeah.
You have to more than family. What's more important here?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus. Wow. Intense.
It's pretty graphic.
Who just hangs rats up like that? I'm so confused.
French advertisers,
I guess so.
which are hardcore.
Guess it's the best way to show that your rat traps work.
This is the way things are.
Yeah, we are going to get rid of all of you. We're going to do it with science.
Yeah, probably.
That wasn't me either.
Yeah, reveal it because y'all are so close.
I would have followed the recipe. I would have followed your advice. I would have followed your advice to the ends of the earth because I love you.
What? Really? That is far, dude. Quit. Bad movie. Walking out. Oh, God, that's not how this works.
I have a rat.
An erection for purple-haired girls.
Interaction. What? Alright. I'm real annoyed with this the Rotten Tomatoes score for this movie.
No. What is it?
It is... Well, the audience score is an 87.
Wow.
And then the critic score is a 96.
Oh my God. Who could possibly die at the end of this movie to make that worth it?
I don't know, because, like...
Yeah.
Right in the eyes.
Okay, she's into it now, because master kiss her. But, no, pepper spray him. Dude, what is this violence followed by sex thing?
I don't know.
Gusteau has finally found his rightful place in history right alongside another equally famous chef, Monsieur
Boyardee.
Boyardee.
Touché.
That is well.
That's,
You got it.
that's the only place that joke could have gone.
Disgusting little creatures.
How many of these moments do we have to have? Like, I get it. He's going through a journey where he's like, humans aren't so bad. And then his dad's like, nah, bro, look. And he's like, nah, they're still not so bad. And then he's like, they were mean to me. And he dropped me out of his hat. And blah, blah, blah. So now I have to sit here and think, maybe they suck. Okay, is it ending?
I wouldn't mind.
I mean, neither would I, but that just feels like the most abrupt, like, most ridiculous crap ever. Ugh, I suspect that we have another, like...
Yeah, shouldn't
Too
there be a fall
long.
from grace or something?
It took so long to get to this,
I'm
though.
pretty sure that the famous reviewer is going to find him with a rat in his kitchen.
And then Remy's story is also not going anywhere.
He's not a character, so I don't care.
I mean, I'm pretty sure...
Oh, wait, Remy the rat? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought you said linguine.
Oh, he just grabbed her boobs.
Hot.
How did you find out?
Well, some part of
Now
me
the rat
just
would want
knew.
credit?
Yeah, I'm
The
confused.
goose
But I thought it only fair to give you a sporting chance as you are new to this game.
game?
Yes, and you've been playing without an opponent, which is...
Did somebody just identify the problems with the movie?
The critic. The critic did. Now I'm conflicted.
We need someone to wait tables.
No.
I wanted
no.
to be rats in like a trench coat.
He has been too clumsy the whole movie. There is no way he even owns rollerblades. He would fall looking at them.
Ah, him and that girl went rollerblading earlier, and then she fell, and he caught her by her boobs.
This movie is unbelievable in every aspect. He's gonna get color in his face now. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yes. And his mom is pointing a gun at his dad, and then they fudge. I hate censoring myself.
Thanks, but I'm just your waiter tonight.
Then who do I thank for the meal?
All these rats!
This is probably a mistake.
We thrive on negative criticism, which is fun to write and to read. But the bitter truth we critics must...
Jeez, no wonder it has such a high critic score.
It's a critics movie.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, this sucked. It wasn't really a rat's life. It wasn't a rat's story. They took this non-human perspective like they usually do a lot. We didn't really get anything with it.
Yeah. I don't understand most things about this movie. It wasn't compelling at all.
The dream of that rat to become a famous chef, sorta.
Yeah, like, but they didn't do anything with it.
No, they didn't.
Like, there was nothing. And
He
there
didn't
were
really
no
have a dream.
obstacles except for dumb BS that pops up in, like, sitcoms and stuff. Like, oh, no, there's gonna be a misunderstanding. Oh, now this person was mean, and then this person was mean, and then it's a problem, and... Meh, 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 meh. Like, from a technical level, it wasn't even interesting.
One character had an arc and it came in 10 minutes. It was the critic.
Yeah, and see, that's the other thing that made it so confusing. It's like, we're following the rat, and then we're following Linguini, and then they don't really even matter at all.
Yeah.
It's the critic's story, except not
in the
really.
movie.
He was introduced at the very beginning, and then we didn't see him again until the end.
He was supposed to be the villain, but he wasn't an antagonist.
Like, the score for this, like, the critic's score, fine, I get it. They're filleting themselves with
Yeah,
this
there's
crap.
a critic in there.
But the fact that the audience score is an 87% makes no sense at all.
Yeah. I've never heard anybody talk about this movie outside of the year it came out.
Me either.
And I think people, I don't even think the animation is even like that amazing for even the time, really.
Yeah.
What year did it come out?
2007?
That's not, actually that's kind of impressive.
Like, this was the year after Cars. The first Cars came out.
Cars looks better than this.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, so far out of, like, all the Pixar movies that I've watched, this is the 7th one in chronological order. This is the first one that doesn't seem to take any big steps forward. Like, that's the big problem, is the script itself. Like, has so many characters that are just completely... just nothing.
Yeah, you know what? That is an issue, because like all the real throwaway moments in this movie were the only highlights, and that's a big thing about Pixar animation is that there's all sorts of little things.
Yeah.
And
That's how I
was
felt
no
about
space.
Cars as well, though.
Yeah, the throwaway moments were the best. Even
Yeah.
in Toy Story, all of it. Just the things that were not necessarily trapped on the script were the best parts. And in this, they are mostly in a kitchen where they're not allowed to have rats. What's going to happen?
Yeah, it's pretty, I feel like this movie would have been better if the rat and the dude could have just spoken to each other.
Yeah, they could have had dialogue.
All that dumb pantomiming BS was so obnoxious.
Yeah, but then they don't have that cool "he's my robot suit" thing, which is not even that interesting. I'd rather him just talk to him.
Yeah.
Or they could even do
In
the robot
so
thing.
many ways.
Yeah. That really just opens up the whole story there if the rat can talk. I mean, he doesn't have to talk. It just has to, at least the dude be able to understand him. I guess you're running into the, like, trying to trap it with logic there, but I'd rather just have it not be a problem than there be a...
Yeah, I would much rather he could just talk. Just whisper in his ear, whatever. Like, oh, people are close by, who cares? Other movies do that crap all the time. Yeah, that person can definitely hear you, but not in the script, so there you go.
Yeah.
Like, just do that. And don't have all this dumb stuff where it's like, oh, we're trying to do this. Look how he moves, isn't it funny? No, it's not funny. It's a waste of time. Get past it.
The rat never has any access to tools in his entire life, but he can read and knows how to cook with no practice. I don't think him being able to talk to the main character is a plot-breaking logical gap.
No. And I feel like it would have made it even more interesting at the point whenever he was doing that, like, press interview or whatever, where he's posing for pictures.
Say some stuff.
If Remy had just been like, you know what?
Yeah.
Versus just the, ugh.
Yeah, it's not a Pixar movie without those moments. And the main thrust of the story is not that interesting. Rat becomes chef, but he kind of doesn't.
Yeah. Except they all do.
Yeah, all of his rat buddies could cook.
This movie was balls.
Yeah, there's just nothing to defend about it. It's well animated.
Yeah.